And we've got some cool overnights looking ahead, but warm afternoons still. We're officially in the month of October. Let's talk about some of these statistics here in Indy. I know you're very curious about everything that goes down in the month of October. So on average, as we enter into the month, the high is 72, our low is 52. Those are the average numbers. By the end of the month, look how much we're going to drop off. The average high on October 31st falls to 59. Average low drops to 40. And this is another month of extremes here in central Indiana, where we've recorded everything from a high temperature of 92, which you might remember that happened back in 2019 on the 1st and the 2nd of the month. And the low record for the month of October here in Indianapolis, we've actually hit 20 degrees 3 times, most recently happening back in 1981 on the 24th of the month. And now, unfortunately, we got to talk about this if you're not excited about this upcoming winter season, or maybe you are excited, so this makes you excited. Snowfall average a 1/10 of an inch during the month of October. So we are inching our way closer to the changing seasons, that cooler air eventually working its way in. We've been watching the Atlantic for a couple of these tropical systems. They're actually pulling away from land, pulling away from any impacts from us here in the U.S. So this is not going to bring us any rainfall, as we talked. In fact, the opposite. We're actually looking at an ongoing stretch of dry weather over the next several days, perhaps even into early next week. We have now fallen to 59 under that clear sky, and another day you're going to need the sunglasses. Temperatures going to continue to warm back up this afternoon as we approach 85 by the 4 o'clock hour for our high temperature today. And across the board, everybody going to top out here 10 to 15 degrees above average. Sunset tonight at 7:27. As we get into the evening, again, those temperatures are going to really cool off in a hurry once the sun goes down. Even some outlying locations overnight tonight across the northeastern tier of the state could potentially be in the upper 40s. We'll call it 55 here in the city. Then as we get into the day tomorrow, Thursday, another day of sunshine and above average temperatures. We'll call it 84 after that morning low in the mid 50s. And across the board, not a lot of change. Perhaps some additional fair weather clouds that will hinder a high temperature a degree or two, but that's about it. Not expecting increasing rain chances until early next week, Monday into Tuesday. And then especially on Tuesday, looks like that's when that frontal system's going to come in. We'll drop those temperatures with some slightly more widespread rain chances, up that to about a 40% chance of rain, with highs falling back into the 70s by next Tuesday.